I can't tell what the fuck's going on. He has a fucking gunshot wound to the neck. Gunshot wound to the neck. Dude, I need a fucking 55, bro.
Mile marker on the frontage road, western unit last week. West unit. Mile marker on the frontage road doesn't equal.
I don't know what the, hey, see what the mile marker is. 961 Norcom. I don't know the mile marker I'm at. Off the frontage road, but it's right directly off the frontage road. Off the I-40 exit at the 311. He has a gunshot wound to the neck. He's bleeding out profusely. I need a 55 now. Hey, brother, it's okay. Hey. 961 Norcom, gunshot wound to the head as well.
Friday, March 15th, 2024. On a dark stretch of highway in New Mexico. The kind of road where the only light comes from the glow of your dashboard. A routine patrol began the way they always do. Quietly. Officer Justin Hare had driven these routes hundreds of times. The desert nights were long, the radio mostly silent, the only sound is the hum of the tires. But comfort is fragile, and that night, it shattered in seconds. The call came in as something ordinary. A disabled vehicle along the shoulder. A driver who needed help. Nothing unusual. No urgent tone in the dispatcher's voice, just another moment in a shift that should have ended with sunrise. What happened next would ripple across 2 states, spark a multi-day manhunt, and leave officers wondering how a simple act of assistance could turn so quickly into chaos. Before dawn, Officer Hare drove towards the stranded car.
Taking care of B97. Hey, bud.
I got a flat tire. You can help me?
What are you needing?
Just a tire. I need a ride to the store. You get me there.
Okay, I can get you back to town real quick, but nobody's open tonight.
Well, that's fine. I'll get to town. I just haven't come back to get the car.
Okay, go ahead and go to the front of my car real quick. I'll meet you up there real quick.
All right.
I'll get.
The suspect shot Officer Hare twice, once in the neck and once in the head. Within seconds, radio traffic filled the airwaves. Officers from across the region scrambled to make sense of the fragmented transmissions. Calls for help, then silence. No one knew exactly what had happened, only that an officer was down and the suspect was gone. That realization, the moment when every unit hears it, is heavy. The stillness after those words settled like lead. And then, movement. Patrol cars fanning out, search grids forming, the manhunt beginning.
I can't tell what the fuck's going on. He has a fucking gunshot wound to the neck. Gunshot wound to the neck. Fuck. Dude, I need a fucking 55, bro.
Mile marker on the frontage road, western unit last week.
Fuck.
West unit. Mile marker on the frontage road doesn't equal.
I don't know what the fuck. Hey, see what the mile marker is. 961 Norcom. I don't know the mile marker I'm at. Off the frontage road, but it's right directly off the frontage road. Off the I-40 exit at the 311. He has a gunshot wound to the neck. He's bleeding out profusely. I need a 55 now. Hey, brother, it's okay. Hey. 961 NORCOM, gunshot wound to the head as well. Brother. Here, bro. Hey.
10-4, and that's, we'll be rolling the 55 in. What's your current 20?
961 NORCOM, I'm on the frontage road. I don't know the exact mile marker, but it's directly right off the frontage road.
We're here, brother.
11.
Here, we're here, bro. Keep fucking fighting, brother.
We'll be rolling
Keep fucking fighting, dude.
You be alright, bro.
You're gonna be good, brother.
Fuck, you guys one on the fucking head and then one to the neck.
They're going to be on the frontage road between the...
You're gonna be good, brother. We're here. Keep fucking fighting, dude. Keep fighting,
Alright,
bro.
brother. You okay? Fuck, dude.
We need to assess him for other injuries, bro.
No, I'm trying to check. Yeah, I need to get a chest.
This wasn't just a search anymore. It was a mission to bring back the man responsible. Federal agents joined state police and deputies from Bernalillo County. By the second day, the suspect's trail tightened around a quiet neighborhood.
Stop right here.
He's gonna be at 31. Where's he at? You hear him?
I heard the gates open. Drop that trash can.
31-5, Mata Ortiz. Last 120. Hey, get over here! I made contact and he's behind 31-35. Stop running! He's jumping fences. He's gonna be running. He's jumping fences. That way, that way, that way. I didn't see him come out. He's this way. He's this way, Sarge. Shots fired. Where's he at? Sarge, where's he at? Where'd you last see him, Sarge?
Right here.
Go inside.
You went this way.
That's Lone Desert. Go inside. Go inside. Yeah, go inside. Did he jump up here? He's right here. Stop moving. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna get shot.
Fire, shot fired.
Keep moving. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over.
You guys okay?
Yeah. Roll over.
Okay. I got a gun right here. You just threw it over.
All right, let's move up. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. What the is going on with this gun?
That's the one in custody. Can we double check all 31st report this time?
Oh, man.
Don't move.
I got it.
20 is 8412.
Here we go.
What's your name, bro? Go.
8412 Lost Desert. 8412 Lost Desert.
Hey, you fucking picking me up, man.
Hey, done. Shut down the road, dude. What's your name, bro? You Jeremy? Where your name is?
Yeah, man. I ain't got nothing.
You got something else?
Cigarette.
Jeremy, I was in the
You good? 4355.
How's it ready?
Put that one down, secure that gun.
You alright, LT?
My arm, man, my arm. My arm. My arm.
Okay, bro. We have the paramedics coming to get you.
All right, my arm, man.
Okay.
My arm.
Let's sit down. We're gonna sit you up, bro. All right?
My arm. Hold. That arm.
I think he's hit right here. Okay. Yeah, he's hit right here.
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh,
Hold on, we're gonna get you medical, right?
oh, please.
Hey, he's got shears.
Please.
Hey, give me shears. Give me some shears.
Please.
Shears, get me shears.
Hello, man.
Shears, get me
My arm
shears.
back.
I got a medical bag right there, dude.
Oh, you got one.
Give me the shears.
You got 43 route? You got 43 route?
Have them run code.
Then it was over. He was in custody. The chase, the fear, the exhaustion, all condensed into one heavy exhale. News of the arrest spread fast. Across the state, patrol cars lined overpasses in silent tribute. The footage, the same you're watching now, would later be released to the public, not for spectacle, but for transparency, to show the cost and the reality of the work the officers do. What the cameras captured wasn't cinematic. It was confusion, fear, courage, and heartbreak, all tangled together. Moments no one rehearses for, yet every officer knows it might come. In the weeks that followed, investigators retraced every second. Only later did the story widen and darken. The man behind the wheel that morning was Jaremy Smith from Marion County, South Carolina. He had an extensive criminal history, stretching back years, and ties to the Albuquerque area, and he was not driving his own car. The white BMW that drew Officer Hare to the shoulder belonged to a South Carolina first responder who had been reported missing by her family. By Friday, she was found dead outside Lakeview in Dillon County. Those dots would not be connected until after the fact, after the night had already taken what it took. Life kept moving, but the echoes of that morning still lingered.